Good morning, ma'am and sir. Today I'm gonna discuss my choice of primary and secondary resources to create how to live as a person at the time of my choosing theme and topic. There are some beliefs, traditions, and norms that most Filipinos now did not actually know exist during the pre-colonial period. One of which is the traditions when it comes to treating women. Women during the pre-colonial student period are on equal footing with men. They enjoy the same rights and privilege as men did during those times. During these times, women who marries men do not actually lose their names. There are even places like those of the Tagalog regions, wherein a woman is especially distinguished. The husband is the one who takes the name of his wife. Aside from that, women back then had say when it comes to decision at home, including but not limited to the number of children she and her husband should have. Divorce is also allowed during those times since pre-colonial Filipinos are open-minded. When it comes to third day-to-day living, pre-colonial Filipinos are self-sufficient, especially in terms of their foods. Since we all know that the country is rich in its natural resources, our ancestors do not rely on products and service from the neighboring countries. Another one is that the pre-colonial Philippines has already their own judicial and legislative system, although not as advanced and as complicated as what we have nowadays. We can still say that Filipinos back then are knowledgeable about the do's and don'ts when it comes to running a village or a community in their own simple ways. Another fun fact about the pre-colonial Filipinos is that their literacy rate is already highway back then. In fact, they are more literate than the other people from Madrid before the country was colonized by the Spaniards. Filipinos already have their own way of writing, and it is called the baybayin, an ancient way of writing in the country. Way back then, students in some areas like the Cordillera already have boarding school wherein males are separate from female students. Subjects taught during those times are literacy, numeracy, science or ecology, social studies, values, education, and music and arts. That's all, and thank you.
Good morning, mom and sir and buddies. Today I will explain what I learned and realized from this analysis. I have learned the pre-colonial Filipinos are independent, knowledgeable, open-minded, and knows but their own rights. Independent in a way that they are self-sufficient when it comes to producing and supplying their basic needs, like foods. They do not rely on what they can get from their neighboring communities, but rather they rely on what they can get their own community in place. Knowledgeable since at early age, they are already taught of their own form of writing, the alphabet which they can use in communicating with each other. open-minded since they are already aware of their own rights, no matter what their gender is. If I am to teach what I have learned to younger generation today, I would say that the pre-colonial Filipinos are lucky enough to experience such life way back then. And that's all, ma'am.